I think it's the only one that doesn't have this feature, and that's because technology, money. So in the owner's manual, it doesn't say anything about this, but one day I was doing a help session, and of course I leaned around to talk, and when I did, I hit that switch over there, the big pedal, and watch what happens. It's not in the owner's manual. I call it Bill at the factory. It says, "Oh yeah, everybody knows that." Okay, maybe they do now. I was the only one in the whole world. But if you're playing family opera, you don't want the wobble wobble, you know. And some of the old music that we listened to, Bob Seger and some of that organ was flat. Why? To make the song have that kind of emotion, you know. A lot of blues music is flat. You don't want that vibrato. When we went to the skating rinks, it had the vibrato. Why? Vibration causes the body, like, it goes through the body, so kind of like, ooh, nice little massage internally. They use a low frequency of the bass pedals, like you heard earlier humming. They use that low frequency and put it through the water and vibrate to bust up lithotripsy, kidney stones. So they, you know, their frequencies mean a lot to us. Back to the song. We're learning a whole bunch, aren't we? Okay. So if I turn the machine off, turn it back off, the nice little organ here, smooth off, smooth on, and I hit the easy. Now this is kind of, hey, you gave me a crappy version. She don't like me. Do we have any more of these?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just teasing. I'm just trying to give her a wiggle. When they work for free, you can't cut their pay though. You see the first C chord there?
Yeah.
That's a whole measure. Now we'll talk about that, Susan, but see where that bar line is there?
Mm-hmm.
So from the beginning of the song to that bar line would be 4 drum beats, right?
Right.
So the G chord goes the whole 4, doesn't it?
Yes.
And the C chord for 4, and the G chord, I'm assuming 4. Okay, now when you come down to this
He's
line,
giving you a hard way to go.
Oh, he always does.
that's why she comes back just like.
He
All right,
made his
Lynn.
work voice.
So see the G only gets 2 beats,
Right.
and then the C comes in on the 3rd beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Looky here, 1, 2. So you would literally want to do this. I'm glad my head is attached, because I would lose it too. They say blondes are dingy. It's not true. So when I was having troubles with this, my teacher told me, she said, well, if you want to do it like a professional, I said, well, I don't know, is that hard? You know, she would literally put right above that G, it's 1, 2, and then the C would be the 3rd and the 4th beat. And the G would be, see the D is worth 1 drum beat down here, it's black, it's solid, and the E, F is an 8th note, isn't it?
Yep.
So those 2 together is worth 1, so this is 2 beats. 1, 2, so it's 1, 2, and then the C would be the rest, 3, 4. The G would be 1, 2. Now this one gets weird. This is the 3rd and 4th beat, and it's also the 1st and 2nd beat. That's why I wanted y'all to have this version, because y'all aren't kindergartners. You're like 101s or something. Except poor Susan. She's like, I'm not coming back. Okay, so this C would be 3, 4, and 1, 2, right? And then the G I can't see is 3, 4?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you come down here, you got 4, 4, and she would have me write it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The C, 1, 2, 3, excuse me. Excuse me. No, and the G, 1, 2, and the C is 3, 4.
Didn't Hallelujah have chords that did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of songs do, so we're getting used to it. So what happens, I had this lady say, how am I supposed to do all that and all this down here? I said, well, when you're rehearsing the left hand, you ain't focused on the right hand, right? And she said, well, I like to. And I said, stop it.